everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a wonderful night tonight. Tonight's a special night, as you can tell. It is the Ode ASMR night that I have for you all. And we're gonna try to push our best to get that full body tracking where we can. So, for tonight, I've added a few extra choices, incentives, to replace the ones we were doing. For every 5 gifted subs or equivalent value, I will give you compliments calling you my good boy or girl. At 10 gifted subs, I will read off what you want me to say specifically. And for 25 gifted subs, I will roleplay with you in chat specifically for 5 minutes. Now, I am completely an amateur when it comes to ASMR, so don't expect too much from me. Most of the things that I do, I have no idea what I'm doing. But let's welcome in everyone. Over on the Twitch side, thank you, Maverick. Welcome in. Hello, Siege. Hello, Richie. Hello, N. Hello, Panda. Hello, Danger Dose. And on YouTube, Cybug, welcome. Vulpus, it's good to see you again. Haruhi, hi. Hello, Ness. But welcome in. We've got a few things that we can play with. A few buildings. Some cars, maybe. Ness has instructed me that some of you guys like it to hear a little bit of crunching and chewing, maybe. Who knows? Hello, Nep, and hello, Paul. I hope you can forgive any noise you might hear in the background. Again, my room is not set up for ASMR at all. So cars tend to go by. They're very, very fast and loud because people where I live don't exactly like to be quiet. They want to be loud and annoying. And honestly, that kind of bugs me. I don't know about you. Hopefully you guys can deal with the ambience in the background just a bit. But who knows? Hello, O-Red. Welcome. But yes, our current number is actually not correct. I didn't get time to do my math as I was bad and set everything up at the end. Oops. Right before stream started, I could do a quick countdown if need be. Let me grab my trusty calculator just to see if there's really anything different numerically. Plus 26, plus 30, plus 1, plus 47. Oh, not 74. I don't want to give you guys too much bonus. Ness might yell at me. But we're here for a good time and not a time to get yelled at, you know? Seven plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. I still don't know how I did the bits. I believe my good time is yelling. You know what, Ness? That's very true. It's very much, you enjoy yelling at me. Let me check out how I do the bits. I think it's 2. I had to divide it by 2, I guess. No. Count it by 5. 6. Plus 2. I didn't count. Yep. And the donations. 40, 20, 22. So it's me write this down. Hi, Adam. Thank you. Enjoy Warframe. My goodness. 60. That's not even right. That is 182. And then divide that by 30. Okay, let me update the tracker really fast. We have our new number. We are at 249. Yeah, math ASMR. But just to give you guys a little taste of things that you can have me do. Say you gifted off 10 and you say, Sanus, I think you might be a little hungry. Could you try eating one of the buildings nearby? Well, we can do something like this. I had a fun time setting this all up because I didn't know. In fact, I need to move something. I see it on screen still. A few things I need to move. As you can see also, I turned off all the redeems, as even though Siege might go crazy because he won't be able to get his fix for the day, I didn't know if I could do anything sound-wise. Oh, and it looks like we did get some love from Captain Nep. Captain Nep, thank you for the subscription. That bumps us up to 250. We're 50 away from a Manny string. We're halfway to the goal of 500 too. We can get 250 more. 250 more, we can get there. Needs a little more crunch, and by crunch I mean tiny civilians screaming. And I don't know, he seems a little having a hard time today. Would I have to do my best to look at both YouTube and on Twitch? Sadly, I don't know how to set up things properly for the YouTube side. If I knew, I would do that, but I have no idea how. There's your darling little Siege. It's time for the ASMR video. It's true. This is going on YouTube, so if you ever want to look back, if you ever donated money and you want to look back, you can do that. You can go back and say, hey, that's when Sanus told me that I was a good boy or girl. And it'll be there for you to watch again. And younglings say, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little scuties. I hope you're having a fantastic night. We probably won't go as long as we usually do. I don't know how I can keep this up for, honestly, for more than 2 hours at most. Even then, I'd be very rough. So I want to keep going as long as I can, as long as you guys want it. I hope you don't mind. I'm drinking a little bit while I do this to help me wind down and relax when I figure this all out. Today is the last day of September, reminder. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I believe there's still the September bonus right now, actually, when it comes to subs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for the next 17 hours, if you gift subs, just every 5 gifted subs will add 1 extra gifted sub. Now, it can't be individually, it has to be at once. 5 at once. And then there's also the very small opportunity and chance that your 5 gifted subs will change to a 100 gifted subs. That's massive. That's huge. Could you imagine being that little one who bumps stuff up? So, please do it. Support your local kaiju. Wouldn't you like to see me being able to walk around and step with proper feet? Maverick sent me something, and I saw it earlier as well before that, of my little VR chat booba colliders can also be used on your feet. So you could get something where I step on chat and step on you, and my foot is actually able to move along with it. Who knows? I could properly hug you tightly. Could properly sit on chat. I know deep down that's what you really want. Where is this one? Did I mess this one up? No, I turned it off, it looks like. No climbing today. Can't do climbing today. Today is just you and me. Well, all of you and one of me. And just some little feedback so you all know. Oh. Ness, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Ness gifted 5 subs. Well, Valorant gifted 2 subs, bumping that goal up to 257. Think how much easier it is to get those gifted subs up because of that. Ness and Valorant, thank you for the gifted subs. Valorant, Ivory GTS, Coco Ren, make sure you thank Valorant. And Ness gifted to Sayer, Lynn Bazit, Kirito, Rona God, and Jasmine Dragon. Of course, that's what's going on right now, Richie. For every 5 gifted subs, Valorant will gift subs as well. Think how much faster and easier, especially if you get that lucky 100, you might bump that from a 250 to a 450 in just 5 gifted subs. Now let's get those up there. Panda Magic, thank you for the gifted subs, and Valorant, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Panda, thank you. Make sure to thank Panda Youngling Slayer, Sorala VT, Vulpus Aluris, iBread Man, Frost Kamikaze Game, and Read the Small Mouse. Make sure you get those thank yous out for those who got gifted. Put that up there. That is another 2 from Valorant and 5 from Panda. It's 62, 64. Look how fast we're going. Look how fast it's getting up there, guys. Think about it. Every 5 gifted subs, it's 2 gifted from Valorant right now. I thought it was 1. I was wrong. It's supposed to be. I have no idea what's going on. So, this is for Ness. Aw, Ness. You're my best friend. You're being such a good girl right now, helping support your friends. And Panda, what a good boy you are, helping support me today. You're such a sweetheart, both of you. Ness is true. Ness is very right. If you want to donate instead rather than gifting subs, that will also count to the goal. So please feel free to donate if you need to, or if you prefer that. And remember, at 10 gifted subs, I will read off what you want. And if you do a good 25 gifted subs, I will roleplay with you in chat, which is very funny, because does that mean if you gift 5 subs and for some reason Valorant does the 100, I have to roleplay and chat with Valorant? I'd laugh at that. I won't lie. I also have some of these. So let's see how this little bus tastes. A little metally, just a tad bit, but I think it's pretty good. They gave me 2 Panda. Oh no, they could be giving me 1. They're right, they did give me 1. I was wrong. Tell Valorant they're good at peeking corners and stuff. Sure, I'll tell them that. I'll give them a big thank you for that. I think that was my bus I was waiting for. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, instead I guess you have to deal with me lording over you instead. Ooh. I don't know what all to really talk about when it comes to ASMR. I guess it's mostly just talk normally, but in a kind of quiet tone. Guys, let's see, what's the plans for the rest of this week? I need to message Dovey to let her know that I won't be there on Thursday, but I will be streaming Thursday, as that is Digimon Day. And then we're going to do something with her on Sunday, so that should be fun. I've been kind of looking at, I'm sure you've seen it, but did you guys know that RuneScape has a survival crafting game? And I'm thinking I might check it out on stream with you guys one day. I do already have it, and they finally added a lot more to it since I last played it. So it could be fun to play. Who knows? I haven't played actual RuneScape in a very long time. Since before the current RuneScape is. Back when RuneScape 2 was the current RuneScape. Thank you, Richie. What time did you end up? Lynn, last night I had to tap out at about 4 o'clock, actually. It stopped streaming at about 4 o'clock and went immediately to bed. And then slept until probably about 12. And I got up and I sat at my computer for a little bit, wondering what do I need to do today to set stuff up. And I couldn't figure it out. I knew I needed to have some nice lighting, so I played around in Watado for a little bit and figured out how to do some nice backlighting with a bit of bloom to go with it. I know some people really like their bloom. But not much else, really. I guess I played on the server for a little bit. I made dinner, which was very nice. Excuse me. Hope you don't mind kaiju burps. Thank you, Richie. Oh, goodness. Hello, little bit. Welcome in. How are you doing? How's that? A sweet little mouse. Are you working today or do you have the day off? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to get these numbers up to hopefully get full body tracking with you all. You're working hard working. You are a hard working mouse. You are. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Mind you, that was not one of my loud ones. That was a held back one. Oh. Just like last ASMR stream, I can't have my air conditioner on, so I'm slowly boiling alive. But I'm doing it for you. I'm sacrificing my health and life for you all. I hope you know that. You like the bloom in the background? Thank you, Panda. That one's an interesting one. It's actually a little light that I have on that I can make it shine brighter or not. It made me really think I might want to do more lighting when I stream, but I don't know how much. I think the backlighting, because it outlines my body, is kind of nice, but not sure. A golden radiance. It's more orange than gold. Richie, it doesn't take much for your size brain to go burr. Not much at all. You know, could do something like, oh, I don't know. What if I said I made a nice step? How does that make you feel? Just a nice step. Now, I don't remember what this one is. Ah. Aw, Panda, do you enjoy listening to me like this after work? It's interesting. I don't really know if I have a whole lot of people in my community that do ASMR or not. I know you guys want me to do it sometimes, but it might just be a smaller part. I don't know. Oh, I'm sure you know what that was. Hello, Sayer. Welcome in. Ow. Ow. I don't I don't know if I know who that is. I don't know who that is, Panda. You'll have to forgive me. Also, I think I'd feel bad for any proper ASMR streamers because I'm definitely very low in knowledge about ASMR. I don't listen to it myself, so. Oh, them. Okay, I know them. Or of them. I'm very low on the ASMR knowledge list. I'm sure there are a lot more people who would be able to support it and give you what you would want more. I can give you this. Again, I'll go for as long as I can, but not really, I'm not sure what I need to do. Luckily, however, I ended up streaming for 10 hours yesterday. I started later. I started later than I normally do, and I streamed for, I think it was 11 hours actually. I streamed for 11 hours. Oh, Nerf, thank you for the $25 tip. I have my sound alerts off because I don't want to interrupt the vibe. Now I know Nerf, he's being very nice and supportive. And I know he does not want me to do the role play with him. But I will put that there. Thank you, Nerf. So that brings us up to tattoo. Where would you like to go first? Well, it's really hard for me to go anywhere. So honestly, I could just you're the little one here, and I don't understand how your city tends to do things. Thank you, Nerf, for the support. What a sweetheart. Let me do this money number, this funny magic number. Do, do, do. Let's see. Okay, let's bump that up. Bam. There you go. We're at 269. We're getting there to the next goal, everyone, to the Manny stream. I talked with Ness, and she was the one that told me, no, don't lower your final goal. Don't lower it. Believe in your community. So I gotta believe in you all. I didn't lower it, like Ness said. It's up to you. If you want that full body, it's up to you. To be honest, I'd take someone to the mall. All right. What would you want to do at the mall? If I were to take someone on a date, personally, not counting my big size, say I use magic and I'm your size, around your size for the day. We'll go with the little type. I'm 8 foot tall. I'm still big, but I can fit in places. I would take you to a pet store. Because, one, when you go to the pet store, you're not expected to buy anything really, especially for a date. You just go in and you look at, the small animals and you have fun. And you get to know a person through their tastes with animals. It's free. And unless they're a person that does not like animals at all, most people would go there and have a fun time. Don't go to like the movies. Movies is a really bad first date because you're not really getting to know the person you're on a date with. You're being quiet watching a movie. Movies are like you've been dating them for a little while and you want to go out and watch something together. That's a movie date. That's fine. Another good one. See, here's the thing. Here's a few things, little tidbits and knowledge. When you're going on a date for males and females, when you're going on a date, you really need to think of what might make the other person comfortable as well. So you wouldn't take them out on a date to like a place that you know a lot specifically. You want to make it something that is kind of equal in people, so pet shop works. A walk in the park is not a bad first date because usually parks have a lot of other people there, and it will help make your dating the person you are going on the date with more comfortable. Because a lot of times dates tend to be, you talk with them like online for a little bit, or maybe you just meet them and you go, hey, do you want to go on a date? So they don't really know you enough to trust you, and you don't know them enough to really trust them. So your best bet is to go to a place where there are people there, in case something does happen. That brings a bit of safety around you, as well as one thing, especially males, tend to think is when you go on a date, you need to spend money to kind of assert, like, oh, look at me, I've got all this money. No, you don't want to just do that. A lot of times you'll see these, neckbeard guys complaining, oh, I took this girl on a date, and we had an expensive date, dinner, and I never heard from her again, and she just came and took my money. Well, first off, you probably have a bad personality. Second off, why don't spend that much money. If your first date expects you to spend a lot of money on them, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So and a lot of people get into their minds that they want this ideal date thing for their first date. Do free dates. First dates can be very well thought out and fun on first dates by doing something free. The pet store is a great one. Because again, most people like animals. And you don't actually have to spend any money going to a pet store. You don't. You just go. Go in, look around, maybe play, or a shelter, maybe play with an animal. Get to know the other person through those actions. A nice walk at the park or a beach is also very nice. It can bring in that romantic side of things, and you're not really having to spend a dime. Like, it's all of that's free. The park, free. And then, if it works out for your second date, a lunch would be fine. Lunch or a dinner would be fine, but don't do too much. What's your star sign? Nah. What's your favorite pet to cuddle on the couch? See? Because, Paul, you bring up a funny and good point, really. Your star signs, like, they're neat and all, but it's kind of, in some ways, a little made up. It's a conversational starter and stuff like that. But with the pet thing, if you were to go, say you're a cat person, Paul, you're a cat person, you like cats, and you go out to a pet store with this person, and you both head over to animals, and you're looking through, and they skip over the cats, and you say, well, don't you want to see the cats? And their response is, no, I don't like cats. You probably won't work with this person because you like cats and they don't. Now, you might work out, but do you really want to take that chance? What gave it away? For example, me. I like cats if they're not my cat. I don't like my own. I shouldn't say I don't like my own. I don't like to own cats, but I like other people's cats. Or I'm a dog girl, or a lizard. I like reptiles. But I can't. Cats they're cute, but they just don't do what I want. Hello, Gino, welcome in. So, if I were to go on a date and a girl doesn't like dogs, I would think back on my dogs and go, this probably won't work then. Probably not out loud, but I might let them know later, like after things are over, be like, hey, I want to stay friends. Stuff. Kind of picky on dogs since the small accident I had with a dog before. We'll see, Panda. That's a conversation starter, though. If you go on a date and the girl's a dog person, and you walk past and you go, oh, you don't like dogs? And you just say, well, and you kind of explain, like, this happened to me because of this dog. You don't hate dogs, but you're very picky on them. That, to me, it's a conversation starter, and that does help paint a picture. But if you're a person that just doesn't like a specific animal, then, I don't know. That can stop people from liking you. That's just how things go. Just how it goes. But there's nothing wrong with having your own opinion either. There are plenty of people out there who don't like dogs, don't like cats, don't like hamsters. I don't know. But they're out there. You just gotta look. As much as we want to believe we're all unique and special in our own ways, a lot of the time we're very similar to other people. But that's not bad. People seem to mistake hamsters for mice and rats. That's weird. That's not, I mean, they're all rodents, but like, a hamster is usually chubby and no tail. They have a little nubby tail. Where mice and rats tend to have long tails, and they're a lot skinnier or more fit to their body, I guess is the way to put it. Rats are very intelligent, though, like incredibly so. If you Thank you, Ness, for the support you've given. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you have a wonderful stream yourself. Mwah. Goodbye. Find a water tank to drink. You're right, Panda. I've got that. I can do that. Here, tell me. Am I hydrating enough for you guys? Was that enough? Hello, Zenith. Welcome in. Hi, Sanus. And yes, it was. We kind of needed that ocean. Well, did you? Now you don't have to worry about taking a boat to go across the sea. You could just walk there, right? Is this a new outfit or is it old? It's new. Not brand new for the stream, but I only wore it, I got it last week, so I guess it's still new. I thought she found water tanks. I found water tanks. Thank you, Ginu. Thank you, thank you. I love this outfit. I spent a bit of money on it, but I think it was worth it. It looks nice. Hear a tiny bit of feedback from my mic. What do you mean by feedback? Like, what are you hearing exactly? I have no idea what that is. Is it the music? A small buzzing. Well, that's the best I can do is turn it down. So hopefully that fixes it, but I'm not sure. I'm using an entirely different setup system for this. I have no idea how to fix it. It looks like it's not showing up at least. Let you focus, Paul? How can you focus anywhere? With what's going on here, how can you focus? No, I turned my mic down. I turned my sensitivity of my mic down, so I probably was buzzing. It did look like there was some noise going on. It did look like that, so I turned it down. Hopefully you can still hear me pretty well, but that's fair. My ADHD would never let me. I get that. I get that a lot. Am I too quiet now, though? Hopefully I'm not. But let me know if I am. The way I'm doing this ASMR mic stuff is I've turned all sound gates and stuff completely off. What you are hearing right now is me raw. A little too quiet, or never been to a cat cafe before? We don't really have those in the States much. turn up what I can. There. How's that? Is that better, Paul? Is that any better? So every little movement I make, you can hear it. I can drop someone's car and you would pick it up on the mic. Better's good, okay. That seems to work. I'm also holding the microphone stand because I don't want it to fly away and it pick up every noise from that. It would be a lot of noise. It is very funny looking over at my activity feed and seeing person gifted subs, Valorant gifted subs, person gifted subs, Valorant gifted subs. Again, I'm not sure how long I can go with this. I'm not a ASMR person who can do this stuff for hours. Am I doing anything spooky for October? I don't think I am. I don't usually do spooky things for October. It's probably mostly Digimon, but knowing me, I'll beat it in like, what? If I stream for 12 hours a day, every day for, not every day, but every Thursday, I'll most likely make it. Hi Dovey. Dovey, just to let you get a heads up, I will not be doing VR stuff on Thursday, so I will see you Sunday. You leave the company, just haven't played with anyone yet? I got Lethal Company. I don't do much with it. Lethal Company's weird. It's a weird one for me. Hi Chonky Star, how are you? Makes more sense to me than Repo. Does it? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Oh no, Alonzo. You missed last stream. What? How'd you miss last stream? It went on forever, it felt like. The one game where you record stuff is funny though. Yeah, that one's supposed to be a meme. Hello, Pocket. Also, hello, Alonzo. And, whew, we're trying to push out this last bit of sub/dono goals. Oh, that makes sense. Oof, that's rough, Alonzo. That's real rough. Mm-mm. Leo still has the lead. Leo hasn't missed a day. Your bus made it. Oh no, Panda. Look out. No more bus. Yep, today we're doing a ASMR stream to try to push as much to get the full body tracking. Shira the Great, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little scuties. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. I want to push the best that I can and hopefully get the full body. Ness thinks we can. I'm not sure if I can. I love you guys, and I love all the support you give me, but that's a lot of subs slash, a lot that we're gonna have to get to. You guys have gifted me a lot, though. I'm good. How are you, Shiro? Greetings, oh big one. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing well. A little tired, but it's mostly because it's hot in my room and I can't have my air conditioner on. How much till it? Well, if you look at the top left corner, you see what we're at. Sub/dono. It's 269 currently. Oh, I dropped something. Sorry. My next goal is at 300, which is the Manny stream, and the final goal is 500, which is the full body tracking. For every 5 gifted subs, for every 5 gifted subs, Valorant will gift from. It looked like it can be so Ness gifted 5 and I got 2 subs from Valorant. Panda gifted 5, I got 1 sub. And I know there's a chance to get 100 subs from Valorant if I'm gifted 5. So technically anything that Valorant gives, I also count now to the tracker. Yeah, so if you gift 5 subs, there's a chance that it will bump up. It will bump up the tracker as well, so don't worry on that. So, for example, if I were to get 10 subs from one of you, and Valo's thing pops up, and for some reason I get the 2% 100 gifted subs, that would bump me up to a huge portion. Oh my goodness, Pocket! Pocket, thank you for the gifted subs. Let me snooze this ad. Guys, we're on the hype train. Pocket gifted 5 subs to Centaur, Donnie, Otis, Genu, Saipo, and Smid Pro from Valorant. But does that help you for the full body? The gifted subs? Yes. So Valorant's gifted subs, Valorant support will also help me out. because that is gifting me subs too. Yeah, the Valorant subs it counts as subs. Basically, Valorant is paying for subs as well as what you're paying. So if I get, again, the 100 from Valorant, that would also count for what it would count. Yes, I would get the money. Yes, yes, yes. Let me add this to there. That's 6 more gifted subs. So that would bring me up to 280, I believe. No. Yeah, no. It's 269, 275. I don't know why I thought 280. $25 away from Manny's, 25 away from the Manny stream, and then 125 away from the Remnant stream, and then 225 away from the full body tracking. Guys, we're in a hype train too. If you want to jump into that hype train, you're more than welcome. I would love any support from the hype trains. I know a lot of you have gifted and been very, very kind for, oh my goodness, the past month. You helped me for my birthday. But any at all would help me and you out, because remember, the full body tracking isn't, I mean, it's for me, sure, but it's for me for you. So that money goes back into you, the viewer. You get to witness more full body stuff. You'll get to see, I'll literally, if I hit 500, I'm gonna have to move my entire room around in order to have room for full body tracking. That's a lot of work for me. But I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. It is, it's a win-win. Donating anything, this isn't just subs. If you don't want to give Twitch any money whatsoever, you can just donate the money to me or give it through bits. All of that's gonna count. If you go, no, I don't want Twitch to have any money, saying it's $100, I will count that. I have to do the math for it, but that does count towards the goal. Good morning, Tiger. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, Pocket. Oh, Pocket, thank you so much for another 5. That means I'm going to have to read off what Pocket wants me to read off. Pocket gifting another 5 gifted subs. Valorant another 1. Valorant gave it to Gibby. Pocket gave it to Eduardo Pan. Tashiro the Great. Keitoto Tuto. Kunitoro. Arali Solis. Make sure to thank Pocket when you can. Kaiju's KMS. Pocket, have some more. Thank you so much, Pocket. Pocket, you are, what a strong and brave little knight you are. Thank you so, so much for your support. For the love I will embrace as much as I can. And Pocket, since it's been 10, what would you like me to read off and specifically say? What do you want me to say? I turned off the booba growth thing, Panda, for this because it's a little bit much for what I'm doing. A little bit much. This would bump us up to 281. There we go. There we go. More and more. So there was a good explanation. Pocket gifted 5, Valorant gifted 1 from it, so I counted the Valorant. We were at 275, we're at 281 right now. And we're on a hype train. I wish I could do the discounts, but Twitch is a can't do both type things. Dovey, I turned that off. Why is that on? Why is that on? Dovey, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the bits. I do actually, oh my god, all these noises. I do actually think that brings me up to another point with how I'm doing counting bits and stuff. It does. So we are at 282 technically now. It would mess up the dress, it would. So not every gifted bit does this, but every 500 bits bumps up the dono by 1, and every sub is 1, every 500 bits is 1, and every $5 would be 1. Why yes, Pocket. I will put on the maid outfit. There you go, Pocket. I didn't snooze these ads. Is it because of the hype train? Do you ads snooze automatically during a hype train? Pocket missed out on the chance to actually put me in a maid outfit. Everything is deciding to give me noises today. Good thing I turned off my system noises. Come on, guys. 5 gifted subs. Let's at least hit 300. Let's at least hit 300. I know it's not the full body tracking, but we are 18 away. 18 subs / donos away for the Manny stream. I know you want it. 18 away. Can you hit that? I did. I cleaned the whole world for that. Siege, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. And Valorant gave in the extra 5. So that bumps us up. Wow. Siege, thanks for being such a great little boy. Great little man. I have to give you something special, something extra for your workout today. I believe you can do it. You were close. You technically did get something because you got the 2. Thank you so much, Siege. Siege, what would you like me to read off specifically to you? What would you want me to say? And let me add that. So that's 25 technically. So that brings me up to 20. It's 300. So that's 307. Guys, we hit the Manny stream. If Valorant hits 10 subs, I will read something odd for them, sure. We hit that 300 at least. The gotcha rates. Apparently, it is a 2% chance for Valorant to gift 100. That is 2%. I don't know the full chance percentage for that, but technically, it's a better chance than winning that 5-star on your first pull. Oh goodness. Guys, we are less than 100 away. Less than 100 away for that remnant stream. Come on. Don't you wanna bring Mom in? Bring her in. She can show you how big she can really be. She can stomp her way in. She knows what she wants. Oh, are you Pocket? It's like a gotcha, but you. I guess here's the difference between this and a gotcha. Sure, it's a chance to get it. It is technically gambling if you want to hit that, but it also is supporting me directly, which is better than gotchas. Yeah, I encourage gambling. Let's go. Just checking in. I leave smooches. Thank you, Nez, for the smooches. Mwah. We hit our next goal. We hit the 300. We're doing a Manny stream. We're doing a Manny stream. Ooh, when should we do the Manny stream, I wonder? I'll have to schedule it. Maybe I'll do an extra stream one of these days. Maybe a little extra. Oh, oh my goodness, Pocket. Pocket, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. And the 5 from Valorant. Make sure you give Pocket a big thanks. A rice ball bumper. Akano, 1946. Twisted Chai, Silver Sky Main, A-Tune Guy, Shrinky Steph, Filligan Furist, Ultimate Doompool, Quid Monkey, Why Am I Here Right Now? Nifidor, Loser's Theorist, Kevin, Kiwifications, Ray's Death, Serena Star, Gardrek, Sleeping Potion, Raid, and Knick-Knack Lich. And then Roku Mandrill, Lady 942, Dr. Swado, Ashy Koki, and Icing Shadow. Give Valorant a big thanks. Let's add those to the list. Thank you so much, Pocket. I know you didn't win that Gamba, but it's still, who knows? Could happen. That bumps us up to 332. Steph got us up, Mizuki's girlfriend. Aw, that's cute. Pocket, what would you want me to read off again? I'm sure you have something other than just me being a maid. I don't even know how Pocket would want me to. How would Pocket want me to roleplay for 5 minutes? What kind of roleplay would Pocket want me to do? Huh, Pocket? What kind of roleplay would you want? Anything? Anything at all? I think level 9 is a new record. I don't think it is. I think our highest has been higher than that, but I don't know. The city below you should celebrate. Should they? Should they celebrate? I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can celebrate it. Hello, Demon Prodigy. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Guys, we are. Yeah, I didn't think this far. You didn't, Pocket? I'm surprised you didn't. Thank you. Thank you for liking the atmosphere. It took me a good bit to figure out how I wanted to do this, honestly. A nice evening in the city. Who knows? Who knows? Oh dear. Weird that Pocket gifted those subs, but it didn't show up on my activity feed. Why not? Interesting. Chat literally being the plankton. I didn't think I'd get this far meme. It's true. Guys, we are less than 70 away. Wait. No. Wait. Yes. Less than 70 away from the Remnant stream. Less than 70 away. 170 for the full body. Think about this. You have all this money that you might be saving in your bank account. Why are you saving it? You don't know. You could put it to good use and get some entertainment in the future, both through watching me tonight and for the future. You're basically future-proofing my content for you. And imagine, if I do full body tracking, I might be able to do better YouTube videos and shorts with motion in VR track. Could you imagine me getting up and sitting down on chat? The booba jop. Let's see what we got in the hype chest, guys. Puff or pop? Puff. Puff. Choo choo. 62 subs. Oh my goodness. I need you to destroy the financial district so I can spend more. Soon. Soon, Panda. Soon. Free all the banks. My goodness. I don't get snacks anymore. It's because they're dangerous. Do you think if I eat a few little ones, that they might just go straight to my thighs or my hips or my bust? Gow them into oblivion. I'm saying this would be the biggest phantom thief ever. I'd just steal the whole building. How long do you think the bus will last? Just listen. I can just keep at it. Oh. Oh. Not that long. Oh boy. Well, these ones the garden salsa sunship flavor. While these that's a carrot flavor. But I'm all out of carrot flavored buses. Oh no, Siege. Am I distracting you too much? Is it hard to think right now? I want to say this is the highest amount of subscribers I've ever had. And I'm not 100% sure on it, but I believe it is. Oh, do it. Do it. Come on there. Come on, Siege. Come smooch me. Come on. I'm waiting. Don't leave a big girl hanging now. Panda, get the helicopter. You have Valorant to thank, that's true. Thank you, Valorant. Valorant, you're being such a good little game. What a good little studio you are. Helping support big old me. Come on, little Siege. Come on. You can make it. Oh, oh no, a little bit of an earthquake. Oh, you fell all the way back down. How cute. Keep trying. Man, this city is very, very loud. It's hard to climb and Paul and June are batting at me. It's true. It's very true. I wish I was better at ASMR and I knew things that people liked other than very specific things. I'm just better at talking. I can talk if I have a topic. I only use tanks, not helicopters in Battlefield. Time to learn. Tanks aren't gonna do anything to me. Paul's great at making things hard. Aren't you, Paul? I think I might be a little good at it too. My favorite unaware scenarios. Pick up a particular makeup themed. Okay. Okay. I can do something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can come up with. Do a little bit of this. We know you like this sometimes. awaken from a deep slumber. Things are hazy around you. You're unable to figure out what's going on. The world around you, dark, with a weird smell. As you try to feel your surroundings, it's very slick material you're standing on. Your hands glide over the surface and it rubs off on you. You attempt to stand up and take a step, but you just slip back over. Your foot hits something. You hear, ouch. In the darkness around you, you hear sounds from other people. Seems to be another person who's with you. Your foot accidentally struck on. You crawl over them, ask them what's going on. They have about as much of a clue as you. Your world begins to shift, shaken in incredible force, an earthquake. What's happening? You're so lost. The people around you worried. Some begin to be more vocal about it, screaming, crying. A bright light as the ceiling above you begins to be removed. Your eyes take a while to adjust to, but as you open them and the light finally permeates the area around you, you and what seems to be thousands, no, millions of others are standing on a large, black, slanted disc. You can't see the end of it. And the far surroundings, too blurry to see what's going on. You finally are able to get a small stand up without slipping. You help another up. The ground shakes again. The G-force pushing you against you has caused you to fall face first into the black sludge that you're now standing on. The sounds of screaming get louder. Your face, unable to move itself, can't understand what's going on. So they see something, but you're not sure. They're saying this can't be possible. No, this is a dream. Finally, you muster the strength to turn yourself around. And what now? You wish you hadn't. It was much easier to be blissfully unaware. Your face first. The young woman. She's staring directly at you and everyone else. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like she can see. Her size, the more it causes your brain to be unable to fathom. As far as you can lift your head, her head just keeps going up, further and further. Her red eyes staring directly, the glow lighting up you and everyone around you. The woman smiles, and she brings you all closer and closer, what seems like, to her, mere inches, to you, kilometers away. It feels like it's going on forever. Her lips, her mouth, getting closer and closer. She's not going to eat you, is she? You begin to freak out. Are you on some sort of food? And then it hit you. This is not food. You got this stuff in your mouth a little bit. This stuff tastes awful, almost waxy. But it all came rushing in. You somehow got mixed up on this woman's, a giant lipstick, a black lipstick that now pushes closer and closer to her lips. You can no longer hold it in. You scream in terror. This is it. There's no way you could survive. And then the stick presses gently on her lips. It was a normal day. She woke up. She got her clothes on. She's about to go out on a first date she hasn't been on in a long while. The woman goes to her makeup desk, grabs her favorite shade of lipstick, a nice black lipstick. Little does she know, an entire civilization of people are now pressed up against her lip as she slowly and neatly applies it. She presses her lips together and give a nice little slight kiss, and she's ready to go about her day. But for the people who were sadly placed upon the stick, most of them perished. Wow. Some unlucky, or some might call them lucky, are still alive, but they're pressed firmly within the cracks of her lips now until she decides to wipe the lipstick off, or maybe the day goes well. A few kisses, you might end up somewhere else, placed on someone else, something else. Who knows? A nice tall glass of wine, and you could just be a nice little print on the side of the glass, stuck there until your days are wiped off by a nearby waiter. Or maybe, just maybe, you live long enough to see a little bit more. Thank you for the little story, Siege. Mwah. And then she went down on her date, but that's for Blue Twitch. And then her lips parsed, and a large, fleshy stick now rushes towards you all. And that's it. Imagine the blind date didn't know your true size when meeting up. That's true. That's very true. Imagine you were supposed to be that blind date, though, and now you're stuck on her lips. Forever and ever, or at least forever in your mind. You could be gone the very moment you get stuck. Who knows? If you were the blind date, though, you'd think the girl might be a little sad. Her date stood her up, not knowing that they were there with her the whole time. Once again, thank you, Siege. Next time, you all get encased in my fingernail polish. I did good for prompt fear, me cuties. I did good. Also, just a quick thank you to Jazzy James 500, J Titans 4, and Prime 1236657. Thank you for the follows, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Well, I'm probably going to go for another 19 minutes. Remember, I still don't know exactly how I feel about doing ASMR. I don't really think I do good at it. I know you guys are enjoying the story. So it'll probably be something we do in the future. I don't really get the best turnouts for ASMR. I seem to attract more people who don't like ASMR to watch me than do like it. I actually seem to attract more VR chat people than I do others. You were left speechless. Oh, Pocket. Oh, little Pocket. Don't worry, you still have a dragon you need to fight. Your brain froze for a bit. That is interesting. It is interesting, isn't it? But you usually think, when I see again, I'm kind of a tourist to ASMR. Ness loves you, and so do we. Thank you, Pyro. I love Ness. Good night, Pyro. You sweetheart. And Lady 942, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I will say, this is bumping my follow count up. I like your kind of talking ASMR. I don't know much of ASMR. I have to ask my friends who do it mostly. And even then, I don't know if it fits me exactly. It's just me whispering mostly about my normal conversations. I'm gonna do my best to give you what you need, though. Sadly, I think the story is amazing. I know you'd enjoy doing it. Siege, you asked me if you could clip things and then edit them. You can edit that one if you want and see how well that goes. It's true, there are all types of ASMR people out there. I will fit my foot up your ass, woman. This was fantastic. Pocket, you need to understand at your size, putting your foot up my ass means nothing. I don't even think you could get past the rim of my butthole. I'm pretty sure the rim is thicker than your foot. I'm just saying. It's fun though. I'm really good at coming up with stories or concepts to go along with, I should say. If you give me hey, here's the topic, I might be able to do something with it. You usually can. I just need a little bit of push and inspiration and I can do stuff. Especially if it's things that I'm into, like that one for instance. I Seed said I really like the unaware, and one of my favorites is the makeup one. Figured he'd be such a storyteller and DM. Yes, yes. Uh, Professional DM, actually too. At least he used to be professional. No longer professional. Once was professional. Now no longer professional. Let me check some stuff out. Oh, that is your hook. I think you should embrace that as your brand of ASMR. I mean, I'd have to figure out a way to get you guys to give me topics where it works so I can go with it. You're a goddess with a capital G, you deserve to be worshipped and be loved. Have you read Chiri's Love is 8 meters tall? Yes. Yes, I have. At least I started it at first, but I don't think I finished it. Just a heads up and a reminder, I'm really bad at subathons, so numerically I think I've already done enough hours to surpass what I've gotten in subs. For example, Ness has what looks like 49 hours left for their subathon. And I did not do hours because first, I didn't know how to track it well. Ness knows how to track that well. And second, I just like to stream. Like, I know I'm tired and I need a break, but I do. I enjoy what I'm doing here with all of you. Talking, relaxing, hanging out. You know, usually we have a game up, but, you know, it is what it is. I like just to talk and stream. I enjoy streaming. I think that's just the big thing for me. I don't know. I'm not sure all of your thoughts and stuff, but it is what it is. But tomorrow, I'll be taking a break. No stream tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back to streaming. Digimon Day. Yeah, Digimon. Woo! I could go for a nice Digimon. I wish it came out in September. That way I could have just streamed that all month long and been nice, relaxed, and happy. But this entire month, but the Minecraft stuff's been fun. I'm a little addicted to it, but I need something that's not just Minecraft. And that's Digimon. And the VR chat stuff's fun too. Don't get me wrong with that either. But again, I need more than just VR chat. Digitober, yeah. What I should have done, and I didn't, because I'm a big dingus, I should have just streamed Cyber Sleuth to get ready for it. If I had streamed Cyber Sleuth, I think it would have been good. I'm sorry, Banda. Have you still not been able to fix it? Did you allocate the RAM needed for it through CurseForge? It was gifted to me for my birthday, the regular game. However, all of the stuff you can get for deluxe or collectors, they've stated you can get after. You can just buy them separately. So, I'll probably just buy some of that stuff separately. Someone's honking at me. What do you mean? ASMR's tech support and reverb. Hey, some people might enjoy that. I don't know. Don't destroy the city with your beautiful voice too much. I can't promise anything, Maverick. I also don't know. I think I'll probably end in about 9 minutes. 2 hours is a lot of ASMR. Again, I don't know how people go about it as long as they do usually, but both times collectors went on sale, I missed it, got sold out ASAP. Wow, that's insane. I don't usually go for collector's editions myself. I don't have a want to spend that much usually. Like, I like in-game items more than I do others. Been eating Chinese food since I got home. Sorry for not sharing. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just eat the Chinese delivery truck. I hope you don't mind. Oh, found it. Got it. Oh, it's trying to get away. Oh, got it. Oh. Oh, look. A taco stand as well. Down at your feet. I think they said you're blocking the road, you Titanic bitches. Words not mine. Oh, hold on. I'll handle it. Sorry down there. And now we don't have to deal with them again. And there goes Taco Tuesday. What do you mean? Taco Tuesday's in my tummy. But I think the big thing, though, that needs to be remembered and celebrated is we hit 2K followers. That's huge. That's almost as big as me, but still pretty big. 2K is not a small number. It's not a huge number. On paper, it's not a huge. But when you see, if I were to get all 2,000 of you and put you in a single room, do you know how many people 2,000 people in a single room is? It's insane. I've been in a room with 100 people in it and had to look out to a crowd before, and it makes your mind break. It's too much. So 1,000 people's a lot. And that means around probably November, maybe midway through November, I'm going to be working a bit on a few pictures for a calendar that I promised you all. It's 2,000 people ceiling. It's 2,000 little ones at least. But I'm gonna set up to go. Guys, I'll be back Thursday. And I hope to see you then. So we can, do our Thursday things. This is going to be on YouTube, so don't worry. You'll be able to rewatch it. I know some of you might want to. I'll try to make a post about it in my Discord maybe. Like, hey, if you want to rewatch this, here's this. I'm gonna take a nice relaxing break for tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday. I hope you're excited as much as I am. I might see what I could do. Maybe give a little bit of a surprise. Who knows? And yeah, let me set up a raid. It's hot in my room, so that's the big reason why I'm doing this. I'm nothing. I'm not gonna raid another ASMR person. I'm not gonna So I want to send you to my best friend and my biggest supporter, I've ever had. I'm gonna send you off to Ness. Here are my socials. Here's my rain message. Guys, I hope to see you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I hope to see you Thursday. Have a nice Wednesday. Oh, Dovey. Dovey, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dovey, I'll see you Sunday, for sure. You do know that Deep Sea Cutie. You do? Okay. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Get some rest. Enjoy your time off, or whatever you do tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy my time off. You're probably gonna see me in the Minecraft server, but if you see me there, say hi. I'll do my best to say hi back. Before I go, some goodbye kisses. Goodbye.